series coming up this weekend, Coach. How do you feel going into it?
Well, we're excited about it. We're looking forward to it. We're going to take the rivalry down to the Low Country and hopefully do some good things down in Charleston. It's a good challenge for us, and just excited about the opportunity that we've got. And we've got 2 weekends behind us, and hopefully we can start to play a little bit better baseball, a little more consistent, and we're excited about getting a chance to play.
Any challenges to playing in 3 different cities in 3 nights?
It is. I think it's a challenge for all 3 of us. All 2 for both of us. And let's start that over again. How about that?
What are the challenges?
I think it's a challenge for both of us. To play in 3 different cities and 3 different venues, and involves a lot of travel, a lot of planning, and but we're excited about going down to Charleston. I think that'll be a good venue for everybody, and then we'll head on our way back to Clemson, playing in Columbia on Saturday, and look forward to coming home on Sunday.
Do you feel like this is enhanced the rivalry, though, as opposed to the format you had before, where it was 2 games the weekend and then the midweek games? Do you feel like this gives it more intensity?
I think it gives it more focus because it's a weekend series and it's a 3-game series, and so it probably gives it a little bit more focus, and everybody can do their thing for this weekend, and then we've got to get down with our business in both of our conferences and continue to work hard throughout the rest of the season, put ourselves in a good position at the end. So it's a big weekend for us. We're looking forward to it and excited about it.
South Carolina's pitching's been pretty good so far, and you've talked about your offense. Talk about that matchup, what you have to get out of your offense.
Their pitching has been very good so far. It's been better than good. They've pitched very well, and their first 3 guys are experienced, and they've been out there before, and they know how to pitch. And so it's going to be a real good challenge for our hitters, and I think that's going to be the key to the whole weekend. Is we've got to be able to solve their pitching. We've got to score some runs. I think our pitching will do a pretty good job, and I'm excited about our guys going out there as well. But I think it's going to be one of those close ball games. You got to find some little ways to make it work in your direction. But we've got to solve their pitching, and that's going to be a great challenge.
With Roth, is a question of just trying to be patient as much as anything else with a guy like that.
He throws strikes, so it's not always the patient thing that works. But and he competes out there. You don't see the same pitch twice, and he doesn't move anything down the middle of the plate. So you're going to have to be on your game. You have to really focus and concentrate and try to take what he gives you. And if he does make a mistake, you got to take advantage of it. But that'll be a good challenge for us for sure.
Status of Richie Schaefer?
Right now, he's probably 50-50, maybe a little less than that. I'm not really sure, but hopeful, but not definitely not for sure right now. We've got a long ways to go to get him where he needs to be, and if he's not 100% and able to do what he can do, then we'll have to make another adjustment. Somebody else will have to play.
Who would go over to third if you?
Probably J Baum. Probably move J Baum over to third base, and hope he steps up, and everybody else kind of pulls up a little bit of slack there, but that would be a tough blow for us because he's a big part of our offense for sure.
They still calling it a hip flexor?
I think it's more the groin. Yep.
Any lingering effects from last year's bat gate at all?
From what?
Bat gate, the whole bat situation.
No, I hadn't thought about it. Just thinking about this year, thinking about what we got to do.
Given their success the past 2 years, does that put more pressure on you guys, or do you embrace the fact that they've had success? And is it good for the state of South Carolina, state of baseball in the state?
We've both had good success. I think they had a couple great years, and got to credit them for that. But the rivalry's always been there, always will be there. Both teams have been playing well for a long period of time, and so that's what keeps it going. I think all the time is that we both have really good programs, and so I think that's what keeps it alive, along with that strong ties with our fans from both sides. And so I hope everybody goes down to Charleston, has a good time with it, and treats everybody and each other with respect, and we just play a really good hard game from both sides. And the same thing in Columbia, and the same thing up here. And if so, then it's a neat rivalry when it's kept in that perspective.
Are you confident that because you and Ray addressed that last year, right at the head of all the emotional stuff, that perhaps everyone can maybe move on, as opposed to if you hadn't addressed it and everything was still lingering, so to speak?
Addressed what, Pete?
When you and Ray kind of talked about all the emotions that came out of last year's weekend, do you feel like maybe that stemmed the tide of anything lingering into this year?
I'm not even, I'm just really concerned about, our team this year and what we have to do to make ourselves better. last year's last year. We're just moving on. We're just ready to play. We're excited about playing, and I think we have a respect for both teams and a respect for both programs, and that's the way it should be. And if we can just go out there and all of us keep our focus on playing hard and trying to play the game the right way, then we'll be in good shape.
Second base, an ongoing kind of positional battle, or
for us?
Yeah.
I like the way Stevie Wilkerson played this weekend. He played extremely well for us, and so I look for him to be our guy there right now, and he's been a really good game for us on Sunday, and he's a good offensive player, a good emotional type player for us. So we're hoping he can establish himself there. Jay Baum's going to be a really good player for us, and he may have to play a little third base this year, or this week anyway. And so they'll all get their time out there, that's for sure.
Where's the biggest area after 2 weeks you feel like you need to improve going forward?
Just consistency with our lineup, up and down, offensively, and we got to get some people going in our lineup. We got some guys who are going pretty good. I think Brittle's been doing a good job for us in center field. Feel confident out there. I think Wilkerson, Stoltz are giving us what they can give us, doing a good job. Keyboom's been playing well. Phil Pohl's been playing well. Richie's been hitting the ball for us. So we just got to get a little bit more production out of some of the other guys and make it a little bit more even up and down. We didn't play well defensively on Sunday, but that's uncharacteristic of us. I think we're going to be a really good defensive team. We had some different combinations going out there on Sunday, and it didn't work out all that well, but we're a better defensive team than that. And the thing I like the most about our team so far is we've been able to battle back from behind a couple different times in tough situations, and down 4 on Saturday, down 6 on Sunday, and didn't play great defense, and so we overcame a lot of adversity those 2 days just to win the ball game. So hopefully that'll be a trademark of this team.
I think you probably love your team from the fifth inning on in terms of your hitting. Early innings, does that speak to the consistency, or are you looking at guys maybe just not having good at-bats in those situations?
Well, we faced some good pitching. The pitcher for UAB on Friday was real good, and the pitcher for Maine on Friday was real good, and we faced a real good prospect on Saturday, and so we faced some pretty good pitching, and so I think it's just a matter of our kids getting some rhythm and feeling confident, and being able to stay focused from the very beginning of the game to the end of the game. They've been working hard at it, and they've been working hard for a long period of time. So I think it'll be one of those things. I thought going into the season that was going to be our biggest question mark, and certainly it has been. And we've shown flashes. We've shown some flashes on Sunday and Saturday where we put some really good innings together, and so hopefully those are some good signs of things to come.
Will you keep the same Friday, Saturday, Sunday starters?
Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday is right now to be determined. We'll just figure that out as we go on the weekend.
Who are some guys besides Hazelton who would be competing for that spot on Sunday?
Poley, Meyer, I would say those 2 guys probably would be the most in Hazelton. We'll just have to figure that out. We're going to use anybody we have to on Saturday and Sunday, and figure out on Friday and Saturday, and figure out Sunday when it gets here.
What do you take away from Brady's first 2 starts?
I think he got better last time out, and he hasn't given up any big innings or any big problems. He's just a little bit inconsistent with his breaking ball last time out. Maybe a little overstriding, a little bit, getting the ball up in the zone a little bit, just missing some marks. But I thought he's pitched real well for us, and we just haven't given him much support on those Friday games. So hopefully we can get him a win pretty soon here.